Hey guys, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video where I'm chatting about my favorite authors slash auto-buy authors. I love doing this video because I love just like highlighting some of my favorite romance authors. And all of these I definitely have pre-ordered from them, bought their books, listened to their audiobook on the day of release day, and I just love so many of these authors. So the first one I want to chat about is Elsie Silver, my queen. The queen of small town romance. She is just fantastic. I love her romances so much, and I didn't really love small town romance until I started reading her and Catherine Cowles. Like, I'd never read them before, and I just completely fell in love with her writing. She just writes really emotional small town romances, but with also a lot of good banter between the couple. And I just think her writing just gets so much better with each book she puts out. And she definitely ages like fine wine, and I just love her. She just loves her readers so much. She interacts with her readers all the time, and I just love like the found family vibes she creates in her romance series. They're just so good, and her heroes always, I just love them. So for her, what I'll do is I'll pre-order, especially with her most recent series, the Rose Hill series, because there are special deluxe editions where they will have these like really pretty mountain spines and they all match up, and those are only with the deluxe edition. And so I'll make sure to pre-order that edition when she releases that she's having a new book coming out. And then the other cool thing that a lot of indie but now published authors are doing is they are doing really fun like art prints with specific retailers like Barnes & Noble, Target, Waterstone. So it's really fun, and you kind of get to pick and choose what edition you want, which I also really love. So love her so much, particularly, and I'm obsessed with her Rose Hill series, which is her most recent series. Then I have Catherine Cowles, which I just mentioned her a minute ago, but I just love her romances. She made me become a lover of romantic suspense. I had never read romantic suspense romances before her, and ever since I started her Tattered and Torn series, I was just hooked on her writing. I just love that every book that I read from her has the same quality, has the same consistency, even though I know some people, a critique of her is that a lot of her romances feel like they're the same or like the same tropes. But like, that's the point. Like, that's why I want to read a Catherine Cowles romance, because I know what to expect and it just makes me happy. And she does really fun tropes and has lots of furry friends and just really like creates a community found family setting in her romances. And I love that they all center around a family and that they've all gone through something traumatic to lead to the suspense element in their books, but they just always have each other to fall back on. And I just love that aspect, especially in her books. And like I said earlier, when she has been re-releasing or republishing her romances through her traditional publisher, which I think is Bloom as well, or maybe Source Books, I can't remember, but those she's doing really pretty sprayed edges and really pretty foiling. And the other fun thing that she's been doing is doing these like special edition dust jackets that you can only do through a pre-order through a local indie bookstore. And so I've done that for Beautiful Exile and All the Missing Pieces, and I just love the quality. So stunning, so beautiful. Love her romances so much. Then I have Gianna Darling. I have been a Gianna Darling fan since 2018 when she came out with the Fallen Men series, and I have just been obsessed with her ever since then. She just writes dark romances so well. I love her Fallen Men series. Again, like, you see a common theme here of I love like a found family vibe in a series. So she does that so well in the Fallen Men series, which is based off of a motorcycle club, and we follow like each guy in the club gets a book or maybe 2 books, like one of the couples in this series. And she just, like, I just love how she taps into the taboo aspects of these romances. Like, some of them are age gaps, some of them are forbidden, some of them are brother's best friend. Then there's always a suspense element with the MC club and like what's going on there. And like, again, they just all have their backs, and I just love that aspect in this romance. It's so good. And then she also has a mafia duet that's literally one of my favorite romances of all time. So every time that she has a new release, I immediately sign up for, I'm actually on her ARC team now, which is just so exciting because I've loved her books for so long. So I'll read the ARC and then I'll obviously pre-order the paperback. And she has a new release that she released recently called My Dark Fairy Tale, and it's so good. It's a mafia romance, very like summer, picturesque. It's so good. I love her so much. She's just such a gem of a person. And I also love that she always reposts her readers like reviews, like positive reviews, but also edits, and like if they ever tag her in something, she always reposts them, and you'll just see so many stories on her story, and I just love it. Like I've just interacted with her. I've met her twice now, and she's just like the sweetest person ever. I love her so much. So she is one of my favorite authors ever. Then I have QB Tyler. She is the queen of spice and forbidden romances, age gap romances. She consistently kind of loves to write age gap / forbidden romances, which I love. I love how like she has, you know, like that's how like she has something about her that's very niche that like only she does, and she does that consistently throughout all of her books, which I really love and appreciate. And I just love QB Tyler. She's amazing. Her romances are so good. Most of them are under 300 pages, so you can fly through them, and she's just started getting into doing audiobooks, releasing those, and she's just like a fantastic writer, an author, and a person. I love her romances so much. I always know I can have a spicy good time with her books. Then I have Ali Hazelwood. I have recently gotten into more of Ali Hazelwood's backlist, especially when I read Bride and then Deep End. Loved both of those. I first read A Love Hypothesis by her and just adored it. It was so good. And I'm just loving that she's kind of experimenting with her writing with Deep End and Bride, which is a like, it's not a make-a-verse, but like the hero's a werewolf and the heroine's a vampire. So, and they go in like a marriage of convenience. It's so good. So I just love that she's like experimenting and branching out within the traditional publishing world. And she's coming out with a new book that is an age gap romance, a really big age gap forbidden romance. And I am so excited for it. It just sounds so good. She's also going to be having a sequel to Bride, which I've heard is going to be amazing. And I just love that she kind of started out, you know, writing STEM romances, women in STEM, and it was just so cool. Very like empowering. And then she kind of decided to branch out from that and write things like Bride and Deep End. And I just love that she's like experimenting with different things and it's working for her, and I'm really enjoying her romances. So for her, I'll like usually pre-order a copy, and she's also been doing deluxe editions. Like that's like the new trend. So for Deep End, she did this really pretty deluxe edition where like the cover, I'll put it up on the screen, but the cover, and then it has these little droplets, and she did like glossiness over them, and it was just so pretty. And I just love her romances, and I can't wait for her new release. Next author I have is Laura Pavlov. I've been really enjoying her small town romance series, and she just writes small town romance, and I just love, again, the found family aspect that she creates, and just like the banter and really like hilariousness in the family settings she does. So one of my favorite series by her is the Magnolia Falls series, and they're just all so solid, really great small town romances set in a super cute town, and then we have like the funny aspect of the family vibe. And I just love like the community she creates. It feels like a rom-com almost, like the small towns that she creates, especially the newest series she has. It's called the Rosewood River series, where there's literally like this thing called the Taylor Tea, which is like a gossip blog, kind of like Bridgerton in the sense like that they gossip about everyone in town and write about it and post it in the local newspaper. And it's just so funny. I just love it. And her audiobooks are always so good. So I've been really trying to read more from her on audio. And she's just such a great author. Love her romances, and love that she's been doing really pretty covers lately. Like she has these gorgeous like special edition ones for her new series, the Rosewood River series, and I'm obsessed. Then I have Emily Henry. Again, if you know me, you've been watching this channel, I really became obsessed with Emily Henry in this past December when I read Funny Story and Happy Place. And so I know her new book is coming out this month in April. It's like I think it's like Beautiful Big Life or something. And I think I still need to pre-order it. I actually haven't done that yet. But I have just been really on an Emily Henry train, and I've really been loving her romances lately because I feel like they've been more like romancy than women's fiction. Like Beach Read, I felt like was a little bit more women's fiction, but I still enjoyed it. And that's why I kind of didn't read like People Who Meet on Vacation and Book Lovers. But these past couple books that she's written have just been so good, so much romance in them, and I'm just like dying over it. It's just amazing. Love her, and so excited for her new release to come out in April. Then I have Ana Huang, which I love Ana Huang. I particularly love her Billionaire romance series more than the Twisted series. Like I did enjoy some of the books in the Twisted series, but it just wasn't my favorite. But I am obsessed with her Billionaire romance series. Each book is just so good. We follow a broody billionaire. It's a lot of fun, and I love the special Barnes & Noble editions that she does. She does really pretty foiling, and I've been listening to the books on audio, which have just been so good. And I just love that she has these broody billionaire heroes, but then they fall for the heroine, or just like, you know, let their guards down and, you know, find love and like let people in. And it's so good. I particularly love her most recent release that she released in October of 2024, which is A Soccer Romance. And she's going to be exploring this series more. And it was so good. It was a brother's best friend romance. Loved it. So I love her, and I love pre-ordering her romances to make sure I get those pretty deluxe editions. And I just feel like every book that she releases just gets better and better. Then I have Liz Tom Ford. I love the Windy City series by her, and she just announced that one of the dads of one of the heroines in the Windy City series is going to be getting a age gap romance it's like a spin-off standalone, and I am so excited for it. Like, it just sounds so good. And then we also have Rewind It Back coming out soon. And ever since I started the Windy City series, I've just fallen in love with every romance in that series. They're just so good. Really, really amazing sports romances. The first one is hockey. The second one is basketball. The third one is baseball. And then the fourth one is baseball, because the third and fourth one, the heroes are brothers and they're on the same baseball team. And I just feel like every romance she does is so good. Like, they're angsty, they have that tension, and they have the banter, and just like this one, I just feel like Liz Tom Ford can just write so, so well. So love this romance, love this series from her, and I always make sure to pre-order her new books. The last author I want to talk about is Abby Jimenez. I love Abby Jimenez and her romances. I kind of fell in love with her books a couple of years ago with Part of Your World. Yours Truly is one of my favorites by her. And I just love like the emotional romances that she writes. They're just always so good, and I'm really excited to dive into her new release. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard actually more mixed things about it, but I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy it. The cover is so cute, and I just love like the really genuine aspects that she has with her romances. Like, one of the characters goes through life after a divorce. One of them is going, I think, like trying to figure out long distance relationships with the hero, and like she lives in the city, he lives in a small town, and she's really falling for the hero, but like she can't just leave her job. And I just love the very real world aspects of her romances. They're just so good. So love her so much, and really need to read her new release. All right, well, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing me chat about some of my auto-buy authors. I love so many of these books and authors so, so much. And definitely check out them if you haven't yet, because they're literally some of my favorite romance authors ever. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know who your auto-buy authors are, because I would love to know, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.